Meet Zhia, your personal AI-powered emotional intelligence coach, designed to help you understand yourself better, communicate with clarity, and grow with intention. This is not just tech, it's emotional evolution reimagined. We're living through an emotional health crisis. People are more connected than ever, but more isolated, anxious, and emotionally dysregulated. Traditional therapy can't keep up, and most self-help tools only scratch the surface. At 34, I was the co-founder of Jolie Beauty Bar, a boutique brand in New York City built to empower women. From the outside, we were thriving. A chic space, a loyal community, real momentum. But behind the scenes, I was falling apart. I wasn't just tired or stressed, I was unraveling. I was in a sexless marriage, hiding an affair, drinking heavily, and taking pills just to sleep. I was smiling for clients while having panic attacks in the back room. I was preaching empowerment while secretly collapsing under shame. There were nights I truly didn't know if I'd survive. That was the breaking point, when I realized I didn't need a better brand, I needed a better relationship with myself. And that's what eventually led me to human design. Looking back, I realized I was never fully aligned with Jolie's vision. It was built on beauty, not embodiment. That realization set me on a spiritual quest, and through that journey, I discovered what really matters to me. Today, I'm building Zhia because I finally have the tools that truly empower women, not just on the surface, but at the soul level.
I grew up in a small town outside of Indianapolis where being gay was considered a sin. After my grandfather died when I was 16, I didn't just lose my favorite person. I lost the one person who truly saw me. Years later, my sister's near-fatal car crash and descent into addiction shattered our family. I tried to find love, but instead I landed in a toxic, abusive relationship. I was lost, ashamed, and disconnected from myself. My healing began when I discovered Theo, a spiritual path that helped me reintegrate the pieces of my soul. That's where I found my voice again and the tools to help others find theirs. My healing taught me how to love myself, but it also gave me the tools to love others and be loved in return. I'm building Zhia to help people heal emotional patterns, reconnect with their inner child, and create the kind of relationships they were never shown were possible.
Zhia was born from a simple question. What do we wish we had in our hardest emotional moments? Built on the fusion of spiritual intelligence and AI, Zhia offers real-time, personalized support from regulating your nervous system to guiding you through conflict and connection. It doesn't just inform you, it grows with you, turning self-awareness into self-mastery. Zhia begins with your energetic blueprint. You enter your birth data, time, date, and location, and she calculates your unique human design. This is how she learns what makes you tick, how you make decisions, process emotions, and handle conflict. From there, she becomes your on-call coach. In real time, Zhia helps you navigate moments of anxiety, miscommunication, or emotional overwhelm, always through the lens of who you are. She doesn't give you general advice, she speaks your emotional language. Over time, Zhia tracks your reflections and patterns. Her journaling feature helps you notice themes and inner shifts you might miss otherwise, turning healing into a habit. And when you're ready to go deeper, she offers tools. Our Soulgasm relationship course, a human design masterclass, guided meditations, and somatic exercises. Zhia doesn't just give you information, she becomes a mirror, a mentor, and a friend who grows with you. Zhia is for people who are already on a path and looking for a guide that can walk beside them, not ahead of them. First, there's the conscious seeker, often a woman in her 30s or 40s. She's done therapy, read the books, done the retreats, but she still feels alone when it matters most. She's looking for a tool that feels spiritually tuned in and emotionally grounded. Then there's the relational rebuilder, someone healing from a breakup, a family rupture, or a cycle they don't want to pass on. They don't want generic advice, they want tools that can help them show up better now. And finally, there's the identity alchemist, often queer, neurodivergent, or spiritually fluid, someone who doesn't feel fully reflected in mainstream mental health. They want support that gets who they are and not just what they're struggling with. These are the people doing the work, and Zhia is here to do it with them. Today's mental health tools are either cold tech or scheduled humans. There are countless apps for mental health and productivity, but almost all of them fall into two categories. They're either generic, like Calm, Headspace, or journaling apps, or they're delayed, like therapy or coaching, where support comes days or even weeks later. And none of them account for who you really are, emotionally, energetically, or relationally. Zhia fills that space. She's real-time, deeply personal, and tailored specifically for you. She's not just artificial intelligence, she's spiritually intelligent. The emotional wellness and digital coaching space is already a $25 billion market globally. In our first phase markets, the US, UK, Canada, and Australia, the available opportunity is over $11 billion. But we're focused. Based on current user behavior and market penetration rates, we're targeting a slice between $56 and $224 million as our initial obtainable market. That's a small piece of the pie with transformational potential. The market Zhia plays in is expanding rapidly. Wellness, mental health, and relationship coaching apps are expected to grow at nearly 15% annually for the next decade, with the projected value of over $75 billion by 2034. That means we're not just building into a space that matters emotionally, we're building into a space that's exploding economically. Zhia's business model is intentionally layered, so we can meet users where they are emotionally and financially. We'll launch with a subscription model. For $12.99 a month, users get 200 personalized messages, and for $23.99, they unlock unlimited support anytime, anywhere. To make it easy to try, we offer a 7-day free trial for the basic tier and a 14-day free trial for the unlimited plan. Zhia doesn't just sell, she serves, and people feel that from day one. Beyond subscriptions, we're building an ecosystem. Our merch store is already live and will soon offer masterclasses, guided meditations, and digital tools for deeper integration. For those wanting a human touch, we'll offer one-on-one coaching with us and other trained guides. It's a model that grows with the users, from one chat to full transformation. We're building Zhia with precision and sustainability. The largest portion of our budget, 35%, goes to app development, including UX, UI, and ongoing testing to ensure an emotionally intelligent and reliable experience. 15% is allocated to engineering support, covering both a lead engineer and back-end development to keep the platform stable and scalable. 10% goes to AI data hosting and processing to ensure users' information is secure, encrypted, and ethically managed. We've allocated 15% for team compensation, intentionally modest because our early team believes in the mission and is here for the long-term impact. Marketing and operations account for 15%, focused on brand building and user acquisition tools. And finally, 10% is reserved for legal, compliance, and accounting, because building something this powerful requires structure and integrity. Here's what our first year looks like based on 2 clear scenarios. Our conservative case targets 1,500 active subscribers at the base tier. That's $12.99 a month, totaling just over $230,000 in annual reoccurring revenue. Our aggressive case assumes strong influencer traction, high retention, and early B2B integration, getting us to 5,000 users and over 750,000 in ARR. These numbers are lean, realistic, and achievable, but they also leave room for upside. Zhia's pricing model, modular content, and retention-driven design mean every user can deepen their journey over time and increase their lifetime value organically. Zhia Boost is where we move from one-on-one guidance into a large emotional intelligence ecosystem. Our near-term roadmap includes monthly live masterclasses, the launch of Zhia Circles, a safe, intimate community space, and AI role-play tools to help users practice real conversations in emotionally charged moments. From there, version 2.0 brings deeper interpersonal intelligence. We'll offer human design-based compatibility reports, couples mode for linked coaching journeys, and a licensing model that brings Zhia's intelligence into wellness brands, coaching platforms, and retreat centers. These aren't stretch goals. They're the natural next steps in a platform built for emotional evolution. Zhia was never meant to live in isolation. Our long-term vision is to embed emotional intelligence into the platforms people already use. We see clear integration opportunities in relationship platforms like Bumble, where Zhia could offer emotional regulation and communication prompts before, during, or after connection. In co-living spaces like Common, Zhia could offer real-time coaching to help roommates and communities resolve tension and deepen connection. Inside workplaces, we imagine integrations with tools like Lattice, offering employees and managers real-time emotional guidance and coaching without waiting for HR. And in high-conflict environments like co-parenting apps such as Our Family Wizard, Zhia can serve as a calming, emotionally attuned guide during difficult transitions. These aren't speculative dreams, they're culturally timed opportunities. Zhia meets people where they are and where they need her most. Zhia is led by a founding team that blends emotional depth with executional experience, each member bringing personal transformation and professional credibility to the table. Zhuji Evans is a former national retail leader turned founder of a New York City-based beauty brand. Her personal journey from burnout to self-healing led her to human design, where she spent the last 4 years in private practice helping women access confidence, emotional clarity, and authentic alignment. She's the architect of Zhia's personalization framework and its voice. Nikki Shalisky brings a unique combination of emotional and structural intelligence. A Navy veteran and former government employee, Nikki's early career honed her skills in leadership, discipline, and communication under pressure. After overcoming profound personal adversity, including grief, addiction, and trauma, she trained extensively in soul integration work and trauma-informed coaching. Today, she's the co-creator of the Soulgasm Relationship Masterclass and the core of Zhia's emotional healing method. Pascal Louis-Marie, Zhia's lead engineer, has built scalable systems for both startups and large organizations. He's deeply focused on secure architecture, ethical AI, and ensuring Zhia's backend can handle deep personalization without compromising privacy. Together, this team fuses lived experience with high-performance execution, building not just a product, but a category-defining platform in AI-powered personal development. We're currently raising $1 million to scale Zhia with intention. The founding team holds 85% of equity, with 10% reserved for early team and advisors and 5% allocated to a future option pool. We're open to safe or convertible note terms and seeking value-aligned investors who see emotional intelligence as the next frontier of tech. In emotional tech, trust is non-negotiable, so we've designed Zhia with safety and integrity from the start. We're fully GDPR and CCPA compliant with encrypted data handling and rigorous AI oversight to ensure responsible emotional support. When users move through especially intense moments, Zhia responds with grounded care, offering real-time support and clear paths to human connection when needed. We also meet platform and policy standards, including App Store compliance and financial governance, supported by a seasoned bookkeeping partner. And as we grow, we're exploring partnerships in clean energy data infrastructure to ensure our impact stays aligned with our values. This is tech that honors the complexity of being human, and we're scaling it with clarity, ethics, and care. We want to thank you for your time and attention. We look forward to building the future together.